Hi, Leo. How are y'all? Welcome to your reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's coming your way in love soon. Remember, these readings can be switched around, vice versa, interchangeable. Okay, whatever I'm saying here, take what fits for your situation and leave the rest for someone else. All right, let's see what we have for Leo soon in love, please. Coming towards Leo in love soon. If you don't mind hitting that like button for me, please, Leo, to show some love and support on this channel, I would really appreciate it. All right, let's come into Leo in love soon. What do we have for Leo in love soon? All right, Leo. So you have the Chariot. Okay. Then you have the Five of Wands. So, Leo, I feel like you're trying to put someone behind you here. Okay. You may be dealing with a Cancer. I feel like, you're set on moving forward with your life. Okay. But you may have some freak who is like trying to interfere with that. But also be dealing with a Taurus. Taurus pulled a similar reading. Perhaps you have Taurus in your chart. Yeah, it could be a Scorpio as well. Like I just feel like you're trying to move forward with your life here. And maybe each time you try, somebody comes to try to fuck it up. Okay. You may be having interference from like an ex or something like that for some of you. But again, it doesn't feel like you want whoever this person is. And I think you're very determined to get away from this freak, okay? Coming to Leo in love soon. What else do we need to know? Some of you may have lived with somebody that you're completely um, trying to detach from. You're moving forward with your life here. All right, because now, we have this world energy. And then when I look here, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil, whoever this freak is not very healthy. They're toxic. It was toxic. So you were dealing with a Capricorn here. I feel like right now the biggest thing that's important to you is your mental peace, your sanity. Whoever this person is brought a lot of drama, chaos to your life. Okay. And I just feel like this individual might be trying to pose much more of a threat to like your peace of mind. Like they want to fuck you up even more. I don't know why. Okay. What else do we have coming to Leo in love soon? So that's what I feel like the past situation was here. Um, you already knowing what it is that you want, and what it is that you want is to get away from this freak. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who is leaving a situation. Okay. So if you ask yourself, do they want that third party? Do they want the other person? No, they do not, honey. They don't want that freak. If anything, they don't care anymore. They're literally moving on with their life. But I do feel like their ex or something like that is constantly trying to like interfere here just for the sake of interfering. Maybe they just don't want to see your person with anyone else but them. Or, if this is you, like this ex or whoever this freak is doesn't want to see you with anybody else. Okay. Yeah. I feel like Leo, exactly. Like I feel like whatever the obstacle is, because some of you it's a person that's trying to interfere, and for others of you it is other things getting in the way. But I feel like you're not going to allow whatever that is to come in between you and this person, and your person's not going to allow anything to come between you two. Okay, that's what I feel. Leo, it's coming to Leo in love soon. What else do we have, please? Yeah, we have this devil reverse. So you and this person may even find yourself having like some type of, heart to heart. where you're kind of shedding light and being honest about whatever the situation is, whatever's been holding someone back, whether that be a person, money, outside influences, whatever it is. Okay, because Five of Wands can just talk about interference, outside influences. Okay, it's coming to Leo in love soon, please. What else do we have? It's coming to Leo in love soon. Yeah, I feel like Leo, you've already like made your choice here to move forward. You may be moving forward with a newer person here. Okay, I do feel like that you have like a newer energy in your life, Leo. Okay, or you will. Okay, you could be moving towards an Aquarius here. It could be, yeah, you could be moving towards an Aquarius. From an Aquarius, whatever, however, but the Six of Swords is going towards the star. But either way, this is like you moving towards someone who's a breath of fresh air. You know, you're moving towards something more pure, something that is spiritual and not toxic like this other energy was. Okay, right there from what I'm seeing. And at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, you've definitely walked away here. And I feel like you're not turning back. You're not looking back. You don't care what anyone else says or what this person might be trying to do to manipulate and keep you around. I think you've made up your mind that you're going to move forward here. Some of you, you're going to go ahead and get that divorce. You're going to finalize things. You're going to physically move away. Okay. It just feels like this person brings you a lot of drama and you just don't get a peace of mind. Whoever knows what's wrong with this freak. Some of you, I'm hearing this freak is in jail and they're stressing you out. Like even from jail, they're stressing you out. It's coming to Leo in love soon. Yeah, so I feel like you've made your choice. The lovers. You've already made your mind up here. Gemini energy. Okay. Where you want to be. Yeah, your reading is literally just is similar to Taurus. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with a Taurus, Leo. Okay. Yeah, you're done. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups energy here for Leo in love. What's this Eight of Cups? Because we know it's walking away. Um, some of you needed to actually have a strategy to leave this person because they're so toxic. Like you had to secretly do it, because if not, this person would lose their shit. Who knows what they would do here? Yeah, some of you had to leave in secret. Okay. Or you may find that you've had to hide your current relationship or your current situation because this type of person right here would try to sabotage it. Okay. So there is something about secrecy here, and whatnot. So yeah, it doesn't look like you want that freak, Leo. I mean, you really don't. Okay. And if you're worried about them wanting somebody else, they don't want anyone else either. They're not going to let anything come in between you two. Okay, what else do we have for Leo? Leo. Yeah, some freak has memories of you and whatnot. They may be feeling nostalgic, boo hoo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of you, this freak is coming in with an apology, but it's too little too late for some of you, okay? Yeah, you have someone who's jealous. Um, yeah, you have some freak who's jealous here. They don't want to see you with someone else, so they got all the blase situation going on. And then bottom of deck is feeling you, crushing on you, starting to develop strong feelings for you, into you. So I strongly feel like you have someone here, that may be on the newer side, either now or in the near future. Um, that is definitely growing emotions for you here. It seems like this is a soulmate for you. Their intentions are pure. Okay, they don't bring any stress into your life. It just feels easy, breezy, and light. Whereas this other person, is so like dramatic and dark and just, who knows what's wrong with that freak, okay? Moving in together, plans of moving in together, asking you to live together. Yeah, some of you may be like physically moving away from someone who's toxic, whatever the hell's wrong with them. Okay. Love messages for Leo. So the only advice I can really give you, Leo, here is just to continue moving forward with this connection here, um, and don't look back to that freak. Now, if it is something else causing interferences, family, friends, bad influences, stuff like that, then I feel like your person is definitely willing to walk away from it for the sake of your relationship and your connection. Okay. So, yeah, you have definitely called in your soulmate here. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. You have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then you also have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek here. Okay. Bottom of the deck is getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. All right, Leo. So that is what we see here. Let me know how this reading resonates for you. Okay. Don't pay attention to the freak of the past or whatever it was, because they just don't want you with anyone else, but it's the same old song and dance with them. The same crap. Okay. So you are leaving behind a Cancer, a Taurus, a Scorpio, maybe even an Aries. You may be releasing um, those one of those signs. Okay. Maybe even a Pisces, and you may be going towards a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, perhaps. Okay, doesn't have to be. Could also be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anyway, thank you, Leo, for tuning in, and talk to you guys soon.